Come on, come on. Okay, I'm about to go to church, y'all. About to go to church. Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida K, and I am so excited to have you here with me today. It's been a couple of weeks, y'all, but I am back and I am doing what I guess I can call a tradition, because we just passed Love Day. We just passed Valentine's Day. And last year on Valentine's Day, I did this exact reading, which is Love Notes from Your Ancestors. So shout out to you if you are an OG and you were here when I first released that video last year. If you are, drop me a comment and let me know you an OG. So we're doing it again this year. I think it's always great to check in with our spirits and get a love note, a message from the ancestors to let us know how we're doing. I want to know what they think about us and what they think about your life, right? So I'm excited to channel these messages for you today. I've put some prayer behind them, and I'm just expectant that you're going to hear what you need today. So I'm super excited. As usual, we have 3 chapters for you to choose from: chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Choose the card that is calling to you most. If you have more than one card that is calling to you, then like I always say, you may have more than one message, and I encourage you to watch as many as you need. All right, so if you're ready, let's get into your ancestral love notes. Hey, my chapter 1s, welcome to your ancestral love notes. We're going to see what the spirits who are walking with you, your ancestral mothers and fathers, what it is that they want to share with you today. Let's look at your tarot card. The 6 of Wands. Ooh, your ancestral team, they're saying to you, baby, you are a winner. Baby, you are a winner. They're talking about the glory that is you. They're talking about you being visible. They're talking about you being successful. This is a card of victory. And I love that this is coming through as their love note is for you to see yourself as worthy of celebration, see yourself as worthy of glory. They're impressed by you, right? With the 6 of Wands, and they want you to stand out and shine as bright as you can. As bright as you can. They want you to know that whatever obstacles you are facing, they don't stand a chance against you. You will win in the end. And that's important for you to know. So we're going to put this to the side for just a moment. We're going to get some messages from the ancestral mothers and from the ancestral fathers. Okay. For all of those who chose chapter 1, what are the messages from the ancestral mothers? What are the messages from the ancestral mothers? Yeah, what are the messages from the ancestral fathers? Yeah. What are the messages from the ancestral fathers? For all of those who are in chapter 1. Okay. So the mothers practice gratitude and open up to change. Ooh. Practice gratitude and open up to change. And the fathers attune to the divine and cool your emotions. It's so interesting. So the practice gratitude and cooling your emotions, they feel like they go hand in hand a bit. That your ancestral team is preparing you for something. They are preparing you. And so this 6 of Wands, this success that I was talking about, this success that we see, this really feels like they are giving you a glimpse. That they are showing you what is to come. And so sometimes though, before we get to the 6 of Wands, we all have to go through the energy of the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is conflict, right? It's battle. It's brute force sometimes. It is contentious, right? Oh, it's tension. And so I really appreciate this card about practicing gratitude, because something that my teacher, J.T. Perry, also says about the Five of Wands is that it's a card of training. And so right now you are being prepared for something. And so the mothers are saying, be grateful. Be this gratitude. It helps us to become hopeful, right? So be grateful for this opportunity to be trained and to be matured in this way, right? To be stretched, because in doing this, you are opening yourself up to change, right? You are opening yourself up to expansion. And that is what's going to lead you into your success and glory. And now the fathers are saying you need to attune to the divine, right? That means you need to come back to yourself, right? Because the divine is, I was just telling someone this the other day, the divine, a prayer that I pray. And if you have been in a one-on-one reading with me, you've heard me say this. I say that we are always under the watchful care of the divine above, the divine around, and the divine within us. And that is a prayer that I received. That is a mantra and an affirmation and a prayer that came from the heart of my coach, Reverend Dr. Chelsea Yarborough. And I appreciate Dr. Chelsea because that framing of the divine being something that is not just a phenomenon that happens outside of us, right? It is also something that happens inside of us, that flows from us. And so now the love note from your fathers is that you need to attune to the divine, right? Not just, the divine above, not just the divine around, but do you see and do you know the divinity inside of you, huh? And then they said, cool your emotions. Calm down is what they're saying. Calm down. Because when you can cool the emotions, right, that must means that things are heating up. And that makes sense because we talked about the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. Wands being fire energy, right? Maybe you are a fire sign. We do have Aries and Sagittarius on the table. So maybe you are a fire sign, or maybe it's just a lot of heat and a lot of energy in whatever you're facing right now. So the fathers are saying, in order for you to really attune and to be aware of your divinity, right? You have to cool your head. So some of you, white baths, you need to cool your head. For some of you, any kind of spiritual cleansing, right? I'm seeing someone sweeping off their front porch. Like there's something about like the cooling of yourself is not only just in like emotional, even though that's what the card says. Like it is also a need for you to cool and to sweep out what does not serve you at this time. What is taking you away from your most divine self. And in doing that, you will be able to attune. Ashe. Let's get some tarot cards out here. Let's see. I want to know what the mothers love about you, and they want you to know what they love about you. The mothers. The King of Wands. The King of Cups. Look at that. Ooh. Mm-hmm. What do the fathers love about you? Chapter 1. What do the fathers love? Okay. Look at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. It's the work that you've been doing. Not just the work that you do for money, even though it can be that. But it's the work that you've been doing on yourself. It's the healing. It's the determination, it's the focus that you have, right? But make sure that even though you've been steadfast in working on this thing, that you have been putting in a lot of energy, right, toward this particular goal that you have, the messages here are very much so about you being flexible, right? Opening up to change, attuning to the divine. Because we know that success is your portion. But make sure that you are flexible in that. So the mothers are saying what they love about you. It's the way that you show up as a king. It's the way that you are. We talk, I call this year the year of compassionate self-mastery. So it is the way that you are mastering the will, right? That's the wands. It's the willfulness, right? And creativity, passion, and the cups, how you are mastering the wonder, right? This is the part of you that can dream, the part of you that is expansive, the part of you that is joyful and inspired, And so I love this because the mothers are speaking to the king in you. And so whether you feel like you are someone who is at their most creative self and their most emotionally and spiritually attuned self, this is the version of you that your mothers are speaking to, right? So they're saying no matter what is going on in your life, be thankful that this is who you are, that this is who you're building to be. Your leadership, the way that you lead, the way that you are innovative and creative, right? And the way that you move from a place of love. Your heart is so wide open, yeah? And that's a good thing. Because that means that you are not trying to barrel over people, that you are not trying to dispose of people or to, you're a lover. You love what you do. You like to bring people together. You like to show off a little bit. And they love that about you. So let's see what the fathers have to say. 7 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. That's so interesting. Because I just said something about bringing things together, right? They love bringing people together. The 5 of Swords, the fathers, what they're saying, what they're highlighting is your ability to be a winner by all means necessary. I say that the 5 of Swords, this card has come up a lot in my readings, my one-on-one readings with clients, but the 5 of Swords is the card that says, I will be the winner by all means necessary. No matter what. Now, this can be a card that's very petty. This can be a card that's very cutthroat, because sometimes the means by which people are set out to succeed harms other people. But for me, this for me feels like a card of victory. You are a victor. Because I just said that you lead from a place of love. You don't tear people down. And the fathers are saying, and because of this is how you win. It's very much so like our ancestor Malcolm X, by any means necessary. By any means necessary, I will remove what people try to use against me. I will completely neutralize them and take their weapons. And so I love this because the 7 of Cups usually speaks to us about illusions, right? But it can also speak about dreams. So the fathers are saying that it's interesting because, 7 of Cups can also be, like I said, illusions, and it can be confusions. The thing that I love, the story that the 7 of Cups and 5 of Swords is saying to me is that when you are confused or when you're not sure of what to do, your dreams illuminate what's really going on. Now, that can be your dreams that you're having overnight, but it can also be the dreams that you have for yourself, the visions that you have for yourself. They are telling you something about what's going on in your world. And when you get a glimpse of that thing, that is when you come back forward even stronger as the 5 of Swords. You come back even stronger as the victor. And you determine, okay, I am going to take away any weapon that might be formed against me. Wow. This is the work you've been putting in chapter 1. Ooh, child. Okay, let's get a couple more cards and then we will close out your reading. That one wanted to be seen. Look at that. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Ashe. Have no fear. And a message from the fathers. This one, because it didn't want to go in there. Embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Know that. Know that. Know that. And we talked a little bit about dreams. And the fathers wanted you to attune to the divine. What are the divine purposes for yourself? Right? What have you have all these different options, but you are going to be able to use your wisdom and your weapons to narrow out the other options to focus in on what you came here to do. I love that this closing message is there's no need to be afraid because your life purpose is right at your fingertips. And the mothers are even saying there may be something you need to change as well. There may be something you need to fine tune. So be open to that because it's all working for your good and your glory. Now, if this resonated with you, I would love if you could drop me a comment that says, I am a winner. Because you are, chapter 1. You're going to win this thing. You're going to succeed. And your spirits are going to make sure of that. So I hope that you enjoyed this love note from your ancestral team. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one reading, I would love to have you at my tarot table. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Hey, my chapter 2s, welcome to your ancestral love notes. I'm so excited to get into this reading for you. Let's see what the first message is. You have the 8 of Cups. Oh, your ancestral mothers and fathers are saying it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And, usually the 8 of Cups has like this, it carries this energy sometimes. I think when people see it, sometimes they feel sad. Sometimes it's like, oh, what do I have to leave behind? What do I, this is, actually, no, this is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Yeah, so this tracks because it is time for you to move on. Just like I said. And what I was going to say just now is that, sometimes I was thinking about the 8 of Cups, but this goes very well with the 8 of Swords, is that some people think that I was going to say with the 8 of Cups is that people sometimes lament what it means that they're leaving, but they forget, oh no, there's bigger and better for me ahead. And now that this is the 8 of Swords, that makes even more sense because the 8 of Swords is a feeling of being trapped. It is a feeling of feeling helpless and maybe confused and a little sad and in despair. And so the spirits are saying for you right now, their love note to you is you don't gotta be in that position no more. You can move on. You can come away from that. You can silence all that noise, right? And they're going to help you do that. So, I love that. I love that for you. Let's get some messages from your ancestral mothers and then from your fathers. I'm going to start with the oracles and then we'll move into the tarot. Okay. What are the ancestral messages or the messages from the ancestral mothers for those who are in chapter 2? What are the messages from the mothers? Let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. And make time for self-love. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. And what are the messages from the fathers? The fathers. See the bigger picture. One more from the fathers. Ooh, know you are loved. Ooh, Wow. So the mothers, are saying, let the fears dissolve. They're saying it's just like I was saying before, be freed. To let yourself bask, to let yourself unclench, to let yourself be watered, to let yourself come undone a little bit, and know that you'll be loved. Know that you'll be loved, that there is no weakness in your vulnerability, and that they can meet you in that place. Let your fears dissolve. And know that when that happens, right? I see this little crab here, and I think of how crabs come out of their shells. Some crabs, hermit crabs, come out of their shells. And they must, because they need a bigger space. They need a larger expanse. They need more room. Because staying in a space that is too cramped for you will only squeeze the life source from you. Oh, and so they want your fears to dissolve and for you to allow yourself to just come out. Come out. And baby, you gotta make time for love. So what does love feel like for you, chapter 2? What is a loving experience? And so the fathers are saying, see the bigger picture. It's like seeing the bigger picture is seeing beyond your confines, beyond limited imagination, beyond the current reality, beyond this situation. The way that I described the Eight of Swords in a recent reading, I believe it was the February Tell Me Something Good. I'm not sure which sign I was reading for, but we were talking about the Eight of Swords and how sometimes the Eight of Swords is we are in an imprisonment of negative experiences and negative truths and negative realities and negative thinking, and it's not our own, but we are like trapped inside of somebody else's imagination and inside of somebody else's fears. And so that can be what this is for you. And so chapter 2, you have to let your fears dissolve. And as you do that, the picture will become clear of who all you are supposed to be. And then you will also see that, some of these weren't even mine. Some of these were never mine to carry. Some of these are somebody else's. And so when you begin to move yourself out of that entrapment, out of that place of stagnancy and feeling stuck, you do it from a place of love. And you know that even if you are stepping outside of somebody else's imagination, that you are doing it from a place of love and that you are worthy of love even outside of their imagination. Even if you are doing something that is outside of their expectations for you, their dreams for you, their hopes for you. Your fathers are saying, we love you. And your mothers are saying, you need to affirm yourself and affirm your decision making, right? Trust yourself. Let that be the love you lavish on yourself. That's shame. Let's ask the mothers what they love about you. What do the mothers love about my chapter 2s? The Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. It's the way that you take action, right? But I do see with this Two of Pentacles, maybe weighing the odds a little bit, right? Maybe trying to find your footing a little bit. But what they love is that you don't go overboard, right? They love that you balance. But the thing about that is making sure for you, my chapter 2s, that you don't move, that you keep things in movement, that you don't stop, right? You see how this Two of Pentacles, there's like this infinity sign of constantly keeping things in movement, constantly keeping things in balance, right? Because when you stop this movement, then you end up in the Eight of Swords. And so they said they want you to move and get into your freedom. And so this is showing you as someone who speaks up, as someone who advocates, as someone who shows up, right? And someone who is in constant movement and flow, balancing. The Page of Swords is, they have little fear, in my opinion. And so this is how they see you. This is why they want you to let the fears that exist at this time dissolve, so that you can say what you need to say, so that you can send these, like the pages, they send and receive messages. And so you are one, especially for those of you who are spiritually inclined, who receive spiritual downloads. And when you do those things, when you sit with your spirits, when you sit with yourself, you actually receive keys and you receive insight that not only is going to help you, but it helps other people. Right? They love this. Because that is what keeps you in movement, right? That's what helps you to manage your time, to manage your energy, right? When you are moving. For some of you, you're writers. So when you move that pen across the page, that is what brings equilibrium to your life, right? When you speak, right? When you get on your YouTube channel, when you get on your Instagram live, when you let them tweets off, like for some of you, it is written in verbal expression that they love. For some of you, it's singing. Your mothers love when you sing. They love when you sing. That's what keeps things flowing in your life. Let's see what the fathers have to say, what they love about you. What do the fathers love about my chapter 2s? Ace of Cups in the Tower. Ooh, come on, come through. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to actually turn that over because YouTube be hating on some of these cards. The Ace of Cups in the Tower. Ooh. You shift. This is why you have to see the bigger picture. Because you are a change maker. That's what the Tower is. It's a disruption, right? You disrupt programs, right? And you do it through your love, the way that you are loved, right? This is why it's so important for you to lavish love on yourself, because the way that you love and when you do the thing that you love, when you do look, you see how Temperance is right here. Hello. We just talking about balance. When you are practicing love in a particular way, right? When you are practicing the things that you that bring life to you, that inspire you, that bring joy and pleasure into your life, that bring sweetness into your life. When you do that, you are disrupting all of the painful cycles that have existed in your life. When you move from love and you start to change that thing, you move out of this, right? I told you at the very beginning, they're talking about you moving through things, moving out of things, right? Getting away from what has kept you stuck and stagnant. You doing that is coming from a place of love. Ooh. Spirit pouring out themselves upon you. Your cup is overflowing. And as you do that, look at how the change that comes in. Oof. You're not afraid of alignment. You're not even afraid of burning it down if that's what is necessary, right? So that's why you have to have a clear view of yourself. Because when you see yourself, you'll know that you're worth saving. You'll know that you're worth it all. You will know that you were meant for more. And you should go get it. All right, let's see. A final message from the ancestral mothers. Look at that. What did I just say? Wow. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see. What's the message from the fathers? For some of y'all who are singers for real, since that came up, like, record the demo, baby. Put yourself out there. And from the fathers, we have, look at that. Wow. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Did I not just say that about the Page of Swords? Did I not just say if you have a song, you need to sing it? You need to put yourself out there. You are moving from a place of love, and it's going to disrupt and create changes, monumental changes in your life. Chapter 2. This is why you have to move from here. Now, I was going to come back to the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration. So sneak peek for you, chapter 2, collaboration. Because spirit is like that. You need a team. You need like a dream team to come in and assist you. You just got to move away from what you think you know and see, as your spirit, your father says, see the bigger picture. There is opportunities coming for you at this time. And so you got to live. You got to lean into love, because when you lean into loving yourself, you know you're worthy of all that good stuff. All of it. All of it. Wow. So if this reading resonated with you, I would love if you could drop me a comment that says, I am ready for more. I'm ready for more. And I'm so excited for you. I'm grateful that your spirits are saying like, yeah, we got to let the fear dissolve, because it's time for you to be seen and witnessed. And it's time for you to actually prove to yourself, chapter 2, that you're ready, that you're ready. I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading, that information is available in the description box. I would love to work with you. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Hello, my chapter 3s. Welcome to your ancestral love notes. I'm so excited to get into this reading with you. Let's see what your first message is. You have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so it's so interesting because the last chapter was about moving on, and this is about the same. The 6 of Swords is the promise that the days that are in front of you are going to be easier than the days behind you. This is a card that speaks about harmony, right? Moving through difficult times, difficult conversations, and maybe even difficult relationships, and moving into more easefulness, moving into safety, right? This is healing, right? Healing of the mind, right? Choosing a path that is affirming, that is soothing, that is more peaceful. And I love that this is the message for you out the gate, is that is what your spirits see for you. And they don't want it to be hard for you no more. So let's look at the messages from your ancestral mothers and from your ancestral fathers. I love that the 6 of Swords is here. I'm not going to lie to you, because that is such a card of, it ain't got to be, why are you making it hard when it's supposed to be easy? That's what that says to me. All right, what are the messages from the ancestral mothers concerning this one on my fingers, like call on to me, for those who are in chapter 3? From the mothers. Okay. Push through any insecurity. Be proud of yourself. Ashe. All right. And what are the messages from the ancestral fathers for those who are in chapter 3? This one. Focus on the positive. Let's get one more from the fathers. Oh, this one. This one here. Think it through. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a healing energy with the 6 of Swords, right? And the pushing through any insecurities and being proud of yourself, this feels like, because the 6 of Swords is here, is that you've already come through difficulty, right? You've already had the hard conversation. You've already moved through something that was difficult for you and was really challenging. And so sometimes, though, even though we walk away from a situation, we are still carrying the effects of the thing. And so your mothers are saying, push through the insecurity, push through whatever it is that you thought, whatever judgments you have placed upon yourself, whatever criticisms that you have for yourself, push through those things and be proud of yourself for getting out of harm's way. You should never blame yourself for leaving tables where they weren't trying to feed you. You should never judge yourself for getting to safety. So anything that would cause you to feel insecure about decisions you've had to make, ooh, the mothers are saying, baby, ooh, be proud. Be proud. And here now, the fathers, they're saying a couple of things here. You have focus on the positive and think it through. And so a couple of things are coming to me. Focusing on the positive is saying they want you to know that part of your life is over now, right? So let's look at what's ahead of you. Let's look at what is before you. Let's see how, I love this phrase, just how good it's going to get, right? And so in that, I love that this think it through is like, don't just focus on the positive by like just looking at it, right? Like fixating on it. I want you to also continue to remind yourself of the positive. I want you to think the positive through again and again and again. We want you to think about that thing all the time, because as you start to focus and meditate and think through the positive of what is coming into your life, or actually rather what you are moving into, it will allow you to be hopeful, right? It will give you the strength to keep moving up these mountains, right? It will remind you that where you have come from does not dictate where you're going. There's also this message here about remembering where you came from. And the reason why that's a good thing is not for you to replay any hard things or difficult things or traumatic things or harmful situations, but it is to remind you of the person that you were at that time, so that you can love on that person, so that you can give affirming words of inspiration and hope to that person, so that you can also be mindful of how much you have grown and what you have done to get yourself out of situations you didn't need to be in no more. Oh, I love that for you. Breathe through the tensions. That was at the bottom of the deck for you. Breathe through the tension. Okay. I want to get some messages from the ancestral mothers, what they love about you. Oh, this one was like me. 9 of Swords. That's really interesting. 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay. What do the fathers love about my chapter 3s? What do the fathers love about my chapter 3? 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. So the 4 of Pentacles, let's talk about that first, because this is about preserving yourself, keeping yourself safe, keeping your money safe, protecting your money, your time, your energy, your body, your projects, keeping them safe, keeping them for yourself until you're ready to give, right? So it's really interesting because the mothers are talking about there's some tough cards on the table. You got the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Why are these things that they love? Because the 9 of Swords speaks about anxiety, right? It speaks about nightmares and fate and fears, right? Sleepless nights. And it also speaks with the 5 of Cups. It also speaks about disappointments and loss. Yeah. But what I'm even seeing in the story of this card, you see how this person starts in bed, in despair, but they find themselves to the water. You get yourself out of bed. In other words, this push through any insecurity, the reason why they're saying for you to do so is because they know you already been doing it. They know you have the capacity to do so. That's already present here with the 6 of Swords. So they're saying that when you feel this stress, baby, push through. And I love this because the 5 of Cups is you getting to the water. And yes, you can be afraid. You can be sad about the water that is spilt, but baby, listen, we talk about the 2 cups, right? We always talk about the 2 cups that are full, but what about the fact that you have access to the water? You can refill these cups. Come on. Okay, I'm about to go to church, y'all. About to go to church. Chapter 3, your mothers are so excited because you do not allow anything to stop you. You don't even allow your insecurities to stop you because you know how to, late in the midnight hour, God is going to turn it around, and you know how to get those cups that were spilled and dunk them back into the source. You know how to go get your needs met. You know how to go get your blessings. You know how to go back and get your fill. So they said, be proud of yourself. And don't let them little insecurities stop you either. Be proud of yourself because we know what you got. We're proud of you because even when you couldn't sleep at night, you would say a prayer, Even when they were talking about you all kinds of wild ways, you said, "No, I'm gonna keep going. Yes, I might have lost this one, but I know how to go get some more." Right? They might have taken it from me. They might have smacked the cup out of my hand. But you know what? I know where I can go get some more. They are proud of you. And then the fathers, Seven of Wands. That's the defense stance, right? They said they love the way you don't back down. Chapter 3. They said they love the way you don't back down, huh? And that even though you have every right to be defensive and to be closed off and to not let anybody in, you don't. You still give freely. You still give of your gifts, right? You could allow opposition to cause you to run and hide, but no. What do? Chapter 3? You got in your boat, huh? You moved away from what was causing harm and what was causing stress. You used that 6 of Swords. You got in your boat and you went elsewhere, huh? You got in the water. And you moved on down, and you still show up, and you still give of yourself, and you still do it. Again, we said with the 4 of Pentacles, when you want to. You withhold when you feel the need to, but you give when you know that there are people who need you, who won't use you and abuse you. Those are the ones you give to. Hey now. Hey now. Woo. That's good to me. That was good to me. Chapter 3. Let's see. What are the messages from the closing messages from your ancestral mothers for my chapter 3s? What's the closing message? You have open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Judging yourself. Don't let them make you ask questions about why you had to go. Don't judge yourself for getting to safety. Yeah. Ooh, okay. And what do the fathers have to say for my chapter 3s? What do the fathers have to say to my chapter 3? Oh. Wow. Get your power back. You've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take your power back. Ashe. Woo, look, bottom of the deck. Let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And listen, if the situation is represented by this 4 of Pentacles, this is the call for you to let it go once and for all. Let it go once and for all. Your spirit team is with you. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. So this prayer here of opening your heart. Now listen, if you hear my child playing a harmonica in the background, just if you hear a harmonica, drop me a comment with some clapping emojis. Clap for my baby. But I love this thing. They're saying that it's safe for you to open your heart because you honored your own need for survival and safety. So for those of you who've already moved through something difficult and you're already in that boat of safety, keep going. And for those of you who are determining whether or not it's time, let this be your confirmation. Trust yourself. Be proud of yourself. Move on the way you need to be. Now, if this reading resonated with you, I would love if you could drop me a comment that says, I am in my power. I am in my power, because you are. It starts from the moment you listen to this reading. You're back in your power. Now it's up to you to just move and do the things that they say you already do so well. Thank you, Chapter 3, for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. And if you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I would love the opportunity to serve as your gentle guide and mystical midwife. All the information is available in the description box below. But until next time, we will see you in the next video.